All right. I don't even know how to start this video. I'm excited. Things are going on. A lot of things are happening all at once. I know that I've been talking about the farm and I've gone to the farm several times and I've explained kind of my vision for where I want some things to happen, and some of that is actually starting to happen. I have a driveway now. That's different. That's new. Up until this point, I've just been parking on the side of the road and just trekking up the property, and this was the first time that I was able to drive over a culvert and up my property without the fear of hitting a soft spot or popping a tire on some random route that was popping up. This was the first time that the farm has started to feel like a place that could someday have a home and a garage or a workshop or whatever, right? And that's kind of cool. That's exciting. These are milestones that are really, you think about them for a long time, but sometimes it feels like those days just never come. And I'm happy to say that this day finally came. Waiting for the trucks to drive by again. I also want to take this opportunity to say big thanks to Let's Dig. He squeezed me into a schedule. He's a busy guy, but I know his work. I know what he's done, and he did a really good job. So I'm definitely happy with what was done. And yeah, I mean, this is setting me up for a lot of cool things to happen on the farm. So because of the shape of the property and the way that the property kind of slopes down in the very front before it starts to pick up, I had to basically end up with two culverts. And I kind of talked to Let's Dig a little bit about possibly trying to level that out, but it would have just taken way too much dirt. I would have had to truck in a lot of dirt to lift that area up. And so we kind of kept that little dip down in the middle. With all that being said, I think that the way the driveway came out, I think it was perfect. We got it exactly where we wanted. It's lined up to where the eventual build site's going to be. It kind of turns to the side where the garage is going to be, so everything is laid out exactly where I want it. So why am I telling you all of this here and not over there? The reason why is because when I got there, funny enough, I ran into Let's Dig. He was clearing out all of his machinery, and he was moving it to the next site, to his next job. And I got to talking with him, and we just stood there and we were talking, and the sun was going down, and I actually had gone there to film the video that you're seeing, but I was also going to film myself putting down a little bit of ryegrass just to hold me over through the winter, because it's getting so late in the season, plus daylight savings time, all this kind of stuff. And anyways, I had a very short window of time. It's tough this time of year to get any work done at the farm. That being said, I got it done. I got the seed down, and I'm hoping that we're going to get some rain this weekend. We'll see. I don't know. It's been such a dry year. It's been tough. It's powdery out there right now. I came home looking like Pigpen, and Mrs. Honeydew wasn't too happy about dragging myself through the house, but you do what you got to do sometimes. I've made comments in the past about ryegrass, not favorable comments, but this is all I could get in short notice. It was readily available at like my local Tractor Supply, and it's probably about the only thing I could get to germinate right now. And so that's what I put down. Again, as long as I stay on top of it, it's not like it's gonna go crazy. You cut it, it'll die in the summer heat. next year. So it just doesn't provide a whole lot of carbon compared to, say, like a cereal grain or something like that. But there's still time. I still have a few years before we really got to smooth things out and get in like that final grass. It's going to take a minute for that to happen. In the meantime, what's next? There's a lot of steps between now and there. Step 1, we need a driveway. Step 2, build a workshop.